Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. So, did rapper Julio Foolio truly counterfeit his own death? The rap world is humming with bits of hearsay and paranoid notions after the puzzling passing of the Jacksonville star. Strange Instagram posts continue to spring up for Fio, including one peculiar video where he shows up as the amazing grappler. The funeral director miraculously comes back to life. Is this a joke, a hack, or something much more? Evil. In the meantime, his opponent Youngie has dropped a savage diss track, blending the pot significantly further. Fans are in shock. Opponents are anxious, and brutality is raising. Jump into the secret show, and mayhem is encompassing Foolio's supposed end. You will have a hard time believing what we've revealed. So when I drop I surmise individuals felt like I was off base. Yet, I'm similar to how I'm off base, brother. I'm simply guarding myself, my siblings, my dead siblings, and my group. Julio Foolio conceived Charles Jones was a rising star in the universe of rap, known for his crude verses and dirty depictions of life in the city of Jacksonville, Florida. His music frequently mirrored the savage real factors of his current circumstance, with a fight between rival possessions KTA and TK framing the background of quite a bit of his work. This fight, which included different shootings, unfortunately killed numerous young fellows, including a few of Foolio's companions and partners. Foolio's music filled in as both a commemoration and a type of disobedience, with tracks like When I See You straightforwardly deriding the downfalls of his opponents. What's going on with this something? Florida, my own old neighborhood, they simply disdain me, brother. I don't have the foggiest idea why I can't explain to you why I don't have the foggiest idea why on June 24th Foolio was purportedly commending his 26th birthday celebration at a party he had promoted on Instagram. The festival, at first held at an Airbnb, must be moved to a vacation motel in Tampa because of the overabundance of visitors. It was there in the early hours of the morning that FIA was trapped in the parking area and lethally shot by his lawyer, Louis Fesco. The rapper was sitting in his vehicle when the assault happened, leaving him dead and 3 others harmed. The Tampa Police Division answered the scene, yet it presently can't seem to deliver insights concerning potential suspects. The insights concern potential suspects. The office answered the scene but still can't seem to deliver insights concerning potential suspects. No suspects have been named in this, and Tampa police are requesting additional data from anybody who has it about this shooting. The end of Julio Foolio is a distinct sign of the lethal outcomes of the pack viciousness that plagues Jacksonville. Foolio, an individual from the KTA posse, was profoundly entangled in a ridiculous quarrel with the TK and opponent group driven by rapper Y-Pro. This contention has come about in various shootings and deaths throughout the years, with Foolio himself being the objective of a few death endeavors. His cousin Zion Malik Brown was killed in 2017, and Foolio barely got away from destruction on different occasions, remembering going to Houston in 2020 and one more episode in Jacksonville where his vehicle was loaded with slugs. More shootings in Jacksonville, that is, on the grounds that is where this rapper was from and he had a long-standing history. As the tale of Foolio's end unfolded, unfurled fans and supporters rushed to respond with a blend of shock and distress. Yet, in an unusual curve, Foolio's Instagram account started posting bizarre and obscure messages only days after his supposed destruction. One post highlighted a video of Foolio's face superimposed on the grappler. The funeral director ascends from a coffin with the subtitle My Grandmother Voodoos. Another post pronounced, I won't ever DM a diving being starting wild hypothesis among his fans. This leads us to the inquiry, could Julio have faked his own death? The bizarre action on his Instagram account has powered various scheme hypotheses for certain fans persuaded that the rapper is as yet alive as a brother, befuddling everyone. Like, do you understand what one fan remarked while one more estimated he resembles that one ex that continues to pop back up in your life after you thought they were gone? Strangely sufficient, the possibility of Julio Foolio faking his destruction isn't very much doubtful. The rapper's life was set apart by steady dangers and savagery, with numerous endeavors on his life, leaving him in a condition of expected peril by organizing his own downfall. Foolio might actually get away from this rough cycle and begin a new life, liberated from the dangerous quarrel that had consumed a lot of his life. You know, perhaps the greatest response that I've seen is that many individuals thought you were lying, no doubt, except for how he should have pulled off such an intricate duplicity. One hypothesis proposes that he might have enlisted the assistance of his family and close partners, utilizing their collaboration to stage the trap and ensuing shooting. The Instagram presents with their references to voodoo and diving status could be essential for a painstakingly created story intended to confound and misdirect the two fans and opponents. In addition, the irregularities in the authority reports of his death add one more layer of interest. A few fans have brought up the fact that Foolio was seen sitting up in the rescue vehicle, a position impossible for somebody who had been fatally shot. Others have noticed the absence of an examination report or a public memorial service. Further powering his hypothesis about the real essence of his end, there are cameras here, and our officials are attempting to see the cameras in general and talk with individuals. You realize who could have seen or heard anything. Might it at any point be that Fio coordinated this whole situation as a method for getting out? Provided that this is true, how could he keep on posting via web-based entertainment, causing others to notice his alleged revival? One insider uncovered that Foolio consistently had a flair for the sensational he cherished playing with his picture, and keeping individuals speculating this could be his definitive demonstration of resistance is a method for controlling the story, even in destruction. What nobody expected was the sheer volume of peculiar and secretive messages that followed, from provoking his adversaries to announcing his everlasting status. These posts have kept fans and adherents as eager and anxious as they can be, enthusiastically anticipating the following turn in this unfurling show. He's here, going to stun the world when all is well and the game over. Shocking inscription. This leads us to a vital point, the brain research behind such a move by faking his end. Foolio gets away from impending risk as well as concretes his heritage in the most sensational design potential. His life, currently a demonstration of flexibility and endurance, takes on a legendary quality. You can never kill mythical being, his Instagram menace pronounced, obscuring the lines among the real world and legend. Yet even as fans and supporters hypothesize the truth of Foolio's brutal climate can't be overlooked, the posse battle in Jacksonville has guaranteed such a large number of lives, and the downfall of a high-profile figure like Foolio just highlights the requirement for change as the police examination proceeds, with many expectation that reality will ultimately become exposed, carrying conclusion to those impacted by this silly brutality. However, I ain't truly give. And about it, 'cause that exactly what truly do draw this gracious, definitely strangely enough, the feed with, and adds one more emotional layer to this generally tangled story. Only hours after Foolio's acid death, youthful pro delivered a diss track named Do It, blending the pot much further. The verses of the tune, delivered around the same time Fio was purportedly killed, didn't straightforwardly name Fio, but passed on little to the creative mind. Pro rap him, get him, and manage him. You realize he's done, which fans rapidly deciphered as an insult coordinated at his bamboozled opponent. Experts at some point have found out more about Foolio's destiny than he's letting on, one insider recommended. It nearly seems like experts had the track prepared, only trusting that the news would break. This thought is energized by the timing and content of the track, which many trust indicates a more profound association with the situation that unfolded. The arrival of Do has not just reignited the unpleasant competition between the two camps, but has likewise created a shaded area of doubt over Pro. A few fans and Web SLO estimate that the track's ghostly timing and fierce verses are too unplanned, provoking inquiries regarding A's possible contribution in full. His Destruction brother didn't actually trust that the body would get cold, yet one fan remarked, typifying the shock and skepticism. Undulating through the local area by the day's end, I feel like the misfortunes outweigh the successes for everybody included in light of the fact that you can never bring on the grounds, that you can't never beat the roads, leads us to consider youthful Jin, by implication, admits through his music. Or, on the other hand, is this simply one more layer of their continuous mental fighting? The police presently can't seem to name any suspects, yet the diss track has without a doubt stoked the fire, with some estimating it could be utilized as proof on the off chance that injustice is. As the story unfolds, the fight's horrendous history can't be ignored. Their contention traces all the way back to 2017, when Foolio's cousin purportedly lost his life at the hands of a partner of experts group. This started a progression of retaliatory assaults, including a 2018 drive-by shooting that ended. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.